morning. Today we are going to study a topic that is named comprehension. Comprehension. Okay. What is the basically definition of comprehension? Comprehension says, or comprehension means, it means to understand. To understand. To understand, that is the meaning of the comprehension. If we want to solve the comprehension, the basic requirement and the basic requirement of the things, and what is to read deeply, to read deeply the passage, to read deeply the passage. This is the basic requirement. And you just can say that comprehension, it does not refers to that some kind of extract is given and you are going through the questions and read the questions and try to write the answers from by picking and choosing up. That is not a way to solve the comprehension. Comprehension basically, at first, suppose that we are going to read a poetry. Poetry, what is the poetry? Poetry refers to comprehend the theme, the purpose of the poet, and when we comprehend, we understand the poetry, then we try to give the answers of the questions. Right now, come to the next point. Type of comprehension. Comprehension. The first type of comprehension is factual. Factual comprehension. In this type of comprehension, some facts are given. Okay, you just can say factual passages are so similar with the case studies. Case is type of passage. Okay, now the second, discursive passage. Discursive passage. In this passage, what should be done? We should connect the ideas. We should connect the ideas, thoughts, okay, and interpret. We should connect the thoughts, ideas, and interpret what? Interpret the ideas. Okay. Next thing, which is very important in the discursive passage, basically, this is tougher just than factual passage. If you try to solve the factual passage, you will find out that factual passage is more easy rather than discursive passage. Okay, the and one thing which will be done in discursive passage, what is this? We should use what? We should use our reasonings and logics rather than intuition. Now, what is the meaning of intuition? Self knowledge or self awareness or self conscious knowledge, you just can say, that is intuition. We should always use what? Reasonings, लॉजिक्स. हमें रीजनिंग्स लॉजिक्स का ज्यादा यूज करना है, गिवन इंफॉर्मेशंस का यूज करना है, ना कि अपने इंट्यूशन का यूज करना है. हम लोग कोशिश क्या करते हैं, सपोज दैट किसी पैसेज में कॉम्प्रहेंशन में देयर इज अ गिवन स्काई इज रेड and your intuition and your prior knowledge is saying what? Sky is always in blue. So please don't try to answer on the basis of your prior knowledge. You must have to read and think and evaluate, interpret the given extract and then try to answer. Okay, the next thing, so come to the next thing, and what is this? how many types of questions? Types of questions which will be asked in the comprehension. Then the first type of comprehension, first type of question, types of types of question. Types of question. The first type of is referential. Basically, referential questions will be asked from the factual passage. And I would like to suggest all the board students, especially factual passage. Mostly this passage easily done by you all right now, because there is only data or some kind of information is given, and you are just try to choose and pick and choose and give the answers. Okay, don't pay your more attention towards this. But the second thing, what? Inferential question. Inferential type of question, this needs more attention. Why? You must have to think, you must have to evaluate your ideas, especially given ideas, given thoughts which belongs to your given extract. Okay, and some other types of questions, these are structured questions, you just can say, will be asked in the comprehension. First first type of questions, MCQs. Okay, second, one liner answers. नाउ सब थोड़ा सा जो आपका इस बार बोर्ड का पैटर्न थोड़ा चेंज होगा, वो थोड़ा ध्यान देना है. वन लाइनर क्वेश्चंस. ओके, यू जस्ट कैन से very short type of very short type of answers. ये for CBSE especially. And third, short type of answers. Short type of answers. Basically, this type of questions asked in ICSC examinations. ICSC just carry 2 marks. It's a very important for ICSC students when they are going to solve the comprehension. So short type of answers, this type of questions will be asked in your examination. And the next, what kind of questions are being asked? The fourth, and that is related to vocabs. Vocabs, you know, synonyms, antonyms, one word substitution, that is the, and it may be possible underline word, underline words explanation. अंडरलाइन वर्ड्स आपसे एक्सप्लेन करवाता है, ये vocab सेक्शन में इट मे बी आस्क्ड. ओके, now the next thing which is very important, we must have to think about when we are going to solve the comprehension, some kind of skills which are very important, and we must have to read these skills thoroughly. Okay, now I am going to just elaborate all these skills. These are 6 skills. How many skills? These are 6 skills. 6 skills are required. First, decoding. Decoding is a very important thing. Okay, when you have started reading a passage, you must have to think as well as decode that particular line. Okay, what kind of message is given, what kind of thought is given, and what kind of views you have got from that particular line. So decoding is the most important. Second, required skill. What is this? Fluency. Especially fluency works. Fluency means when you have to start read the passage, it means without any hindrance, without any barriers, without making any kind of error, and you are continue reading, means to say you are fluent. So fluency is another skill. And third, which is very important, to know vocabs. Vocabs or new words. For solving comprehension, we must have to know some new words. Okay, clear? Now the fourth thing, prior knowledge. Basically, sometimes it will work, but maximum time it will not work. Prior knowledge. So I'm going to say, but what new words are very important. So think about this skill. Prior knowledge will work, but new words are very important. New words are very important for to solve the comprehension. Now fifth point, construction of the sentence. Construction of the sentence. Construction of the sentence, it is required, especially when you are going to answer the questions. So constructions of sentence means to say 10 section. 10 section, it's a very important for each and everyone. The students that belongs to ICSC or CBSC, it doesn't matter, but tense is most important tool in to solve the comprehension. Okay, and then last thing, what? Tone of the passage. Tone of the passage. How can you identify the tone of the passage? Huh? How can you identify tone of the passage? I think when you will go through the verbs, when you will focus on the verbs, especially verbs decide the tone of the passage. So these are 6 skills which are very important, which are very